Back.
Welcome back.
I bet that's something you don't miss, Jeremy. Snow.
Oh yeah, it's nice to not have it. I don't miss the clouds either.
Goodness. Yeah, I'm more bothered by the clouds because I'd like some sun every now and then. Granted, I'm normally asleep when the sun is out, but still, I like the option.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
So I haven't heard from the other player, so unless I tell you specifically, I feel like if you want to keep playing for not like you can have that
Okay.
slot. Just like assume that you have it unless I say otherwise, I guess. And then I just realized like, oh, I didn't invite him this week, so maybe he thinks that, It's like, oh, so. All right, and let me try calling AJ real quick.
Oh, this is Mori.
Yeah, don't mix them up.
Okay, so he's having internet issues. He's resetting his router. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Finally getting that campaign I've been working on for like a full month and a half now going.
Oh yeah? Is it for what system?
It's called Windroad. It's a alpha system actually. So yeah, Jeremy's in it.
Oh cool.
Yep. Took quite a while to get a third person.
Oh really?
Yeah, basically somebody contacted me in the middle of our session 0. I'm like, you can just join the call now, I guess.
Cool. What kind of setting is it?
Let's see. It takes place in a city, and it's sort of like a hybrid fantasy and sci-fi setting. So there's like guns and magic and stuff.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, they're going to be investigating some mysterious event from 2 years ago while a bunch of factions rip each other to shreds.
Hmm.
And they get to be in the middle of it.
Sounds fun. Yeah. I play in a D&D campaign where AJ DMs, so that's Thursday nights for me.
Yeah, once I get this one stable and running, I'm thinking of also starting a JoJo one. If any of you like that.
I've never actually seen JoJo.
Yeah, basically you just have like a stand, just like pretty much a superpower, but that you summon
Hmm.
and it does things.
Okay.
It's also ridiculous because it's JoJo and they're like, for example, one of the campaigns I'm watching, the villain was like monologuing something and somebody shot an arrow at him. He's like, I take it in the eye. That is a totally JoJo thing that would happen. And also, it's a lot of like secret actions, like because they do a lot of monologuing in JoJo about what happened and why their secret move was superior and stuff. So, the system has mechanics for that.
Okay. So it's like an actual system. It's not like
Oh yeah, it's a system based on an anime. So, but it's a pretty fun looking system, even if you don't even know what it is.
cool.
Yeah, I really like the secret actions from that because it gets kind of crazy after a while. Like, because secret actions can trigger other secret actions.
Thanks,
It's
Chewie.
like,
Welcome back.
You can have like 4 people trigger their secret action at
That
once.
sounds interesting.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy, your icon is not Jeremy Jones.
I don't get why it keeps resetting.
You have to set it every time you load it. Is that a new tie icon?
Yes.
It's nice.
Ty changes her look every week. So.
It's almost like what I do in real life too, because I'm forever changing something.
Yeah. You just told me earlier that you just changed your hair, right?
I like the color now too.
All right. I'll wait to see it.
That's right.
I'm gonna guess red.
No. I had to think about it.
Or like a pink. That's my guess.
You know, I would love to do pink. I think if it fades, it'll look pink.
Okay, okay. All right. Just wait on AJ's internet, unfortunately.
Fine.
guess in the meantime. Oh, Jeremy, I noticed that you take notes on your character sheet because I was watching your stream.
Yeah.
So I made you a handout that you can edit. So if you wanted to take your notes in there instead, you can. Just because you can see it better.
Oh, cool.
But-
Yeah. Yeah, it's much better. It takes up less screen real estate.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Thanks.
No, it is. That's nice. My bad.
Yeah.
I like when people do nice things for other people, so I like to always talk about it.
Yeah, I do all my notes in Notepad.
I actually have a notebook that I write in.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know AJ has a notebook as well, and like he was telling me some of the things he wrote, and he's like totally taking notes in character. Basically, it's really funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's funny.
Is it really? Oh,
Yeah, like it's like some of the people who didn't have lemon cake and stuff. You'd be like, oh, it's just the kind. It's just really funny. I can't remember exactly what he read out to me, but something that he said. I'm like, oh wow, you're basically taking notes in character. He's like, yeah, kind of.
I love looking at my notes from other sessions and stuff in other games. I have no idea what's going on most of the time.
Yeah. I gotta organize my D&D notes.
Something's weird here. The display name. It says it's your out of character name for this game, but it's the only one. But whatever name I put in there affects my actual player. Like if I want my out of character name to be high testing, I don't know why it shows up in my player avatar.
Oh, I think that. Wait.
Well, I think the in character is the part in chat where you do as.
Yeah, if you say something in character in chat, it'll say it as your Scott Telia here instead of Scott Telia Monsters, which I have for my OC name.
But I want the chat to be consistent with what my
Change. If you want the chat to be the same, change your character sheet's name.
character. Yeah,
Because
it is that.
you're speaking as your character sheet. So, well, right now you're high testing. So.
Right, but the display name is what's always going to be under your picture.
So it's still, even though I'm posting as Jeremy Jones professional, it still says high testing under my profile picture.
Yeah, so the thing that says display in the settings, that's always going to be under your name, regardless. Like here,
Okay.
I can talk as Richard Burroughs, but my display name is always going to be Keepers.
Yeah, that's for chat, but I want my my display name or my out of character name, if that's what it means, is Jeremy. I can talk as either one in chat.
So this
It's like it's
name
reversed.
this name right here is your account. So you'd have to leave the session, go to your account settings.
Okay. Let me do that. I thought I messed with it before and got it the way I wanted it.
But if you change the one of the setting,
Display name under my actual account is Jeremy.
Yeah, what do you want your display name to be in game? You have to go into the game and then go to my settings, and then there's a spot for display name.
Yeah, and that's what I was changing. But if I change it to Jeremy, it changes to my character's profile. Well, how do I explain this? Because it's not making sense to me, and it's very convoluted.
When you
Basically, my display name should be my real name, and I can't. It keeps showing, my real name keeps showing up under my character avatar, and it's not supposed to if that's not my real. That's not my character's name. Right, set your display name to your out of game name, anything, and your character's avatar name will change to that, even though it's not supposed to, because what you set was your out of game name.
No, the thing in the settings where it says display name, that's what's going to be under your icon always.
Okay, so the description is just wrong then.
Yeah. So they're saying it's out of character, but what they mean by in character is where you can change in chat. Like I can talk as L, or I can talk as, let's see, Richard. See, these are in character. Or
Yeah, right. You can talk as anyone if you just change your chat dropdown. I get that, and I can do it too. But
so the display name in your settings replaces your account name in the game. So I think there might be a setting as well. No, there isn't. Oh, I should turn on timestamps. But yeah, I have my display name set as Scott Talia Monstrous, but the actual Scott Talia doesn't have Monstrous after him. So when I
really,
talk in chat, it's just Scott Talia.
Yeah, the chat will be consistent, but just the name under the avatar, it's like it's showing what it calls your out of game name, when really it should change to whoever the name of whatever I'm speaking as currently, or yeah.
yeah, it just kind of keeps whatever name under your profile pic consistent. So I guess you know.
Yeah, just that description is misleading or it's bugged or something, I think.
Yeah, it should just say display name. It shouldn't say out of character.
Yeah. Right. Or avatar name. Whatever.
Yeah.
So now I have two Jeremy Jones Professional. I can't really distinguish unless I change the avatar. That person.
Yeah, they should give you an option to actually match your display name to your selected character. That I'm saying they should. They don't have it right now.
Yeah, they already do it for if you change the chat thing, but they don't change the text underneath the picture.
Yeah, I think the chat thing is actually relatively new. Because people were complaining about that for a long time, that they had to go to their profile to change their avatar.
That's pretty cool, though. It's made things for my changeling a lot cooler.
Yeah, I don't think they ever expected players to want to use that avatar feature in the first place, so now they're just behind on it.
Yeah, if it's a new thing, then yeah, it's probably just a bug to be worked out.
But yeah, also Roll20 is notorious for doing everything super slowly when it comes to feature changes.
Maybe while we're waiting, I can submit a bug.
So while we're waiting, I am going to bring something up, but here. So Jeremy Jones, in his how would Aglephotos handle mail?
The same way any 90s pharmaceutical company might. So there's probably a mail boy or girl rolling a cart around.
Okay, and then so they would cart it to the people's like desk areas?
Yeah, their desk area, right?
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you something, and it's not meant to be. It's not like a clue or anything. If that makes sense. It's just I don't want it to seem like a red herring. It's just something extra that I feel like would have happened, but it's not. You don't have to read into it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so you get a letter. There's no return address on it. Would you open it?
No return address. Yeah.
Right. That's what you see. Did it pop up for everybody?
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh,
I wonder why that is.
I assume you hit show to player.
I did. Hold on.
Maybe.
How about
Oh, now
now?
I see it.
All right.
okay.
I see the club name.
Ooh. New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what does Mr. Jones do with that?
Wasn't that society holding a New Year's Eve event?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry. It was my internet was working fine up until like right before everything dropped.
No problem. Did you? Okay, I just did sent a note. Can you see it?
In 420? No. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, there's like a million things going on. But I did get everything up. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody.
So
Yeah.
120, yep. Okay, Steam's working, obviously. Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's just funny. Of course, Scott is immediately suspicious, even though I said don't read into it. Yeah, and I said don't read into it because I know that you all know that there's a separate New Year's Eve party going on. But I just felt like this was
Yeah, I can't be suspicious in character. I still haven't met Miss Brooks.
yeah. In character, you're not suspicious, obviously.
In character, I just have this feeling that something's going on.
But yeah. So Jeremy, what do you do? What do you do with the invitation? Do you put it away or just kind of file it in your brain?
So what I would like to know eventually is whether this and the Spiralized Societies event are one and the same, and or even if they're connected, because we have our own case to work on. And
right. So the Spiral Eye Society invitation that Richard took pictures of was for a different location. It was at like one of the fancy hotels in downtown.
okay,
So it's not the sweet spot. It's at a separate location.
it is at a separate location, but so is that to imply there's no connection between them?
Right.
Okay. All right. Jeremy understands that he has a business relationship with Miss Brooks, and they are even at the moment, so no favors are owed on either side. Seeing as New Year's is rapidly approaching, and we still have leads to the Spiralized Society, Jeremy is going to call Dr. Lewis to get some information, if he could, on this event by the Spiralized Society.
Okay.
All right, Jerry dials Dr. Lewis's number, and here's ringing.
I pick it up immediately. Hello? Hello?
Oh, Dr. Lewis, you've been
Yes.
quite
Who is
available.
this, Mr. Jones?
It is Jones, yes. Do you not have my number saved?
It's an old phone without caller ID, you see.
Ah, yes, that's true. Dr. Lewis, as you know, New Year's Eve is upon us.
Yes,
The Spiralized
yes.
Society mystery is yet unsolved. And we know that they're hosting, or feigning an event on this day. Do you know of any leads we could follow to stop whatever they're planning?
I may have some information that concerns this matter, yes, but I shan't speak of it over the phone.
Fair enough. I believe this is an occasion that calls for the rest of our colleagues, so I will phone them as well.
Excellent. Make sure you bring that Mr. Talia with you, and Ty as well. I'll just hang up immediately.
Right to the point. My kind of colleague. Ty! Calling Ty. Ring ring. Ring ring.
It ignores the call and it goes to voicemail.
Hello, Ty. Lovely evening we're having. I hope you are doing splendid. I have an assignment for you. Whenever you're available, please give me a call back when you have a moment. And I promise I will make it brief and worth your time. I hope you are not another blind date. Click. All right. If Jeremy's in the office, he will walk over to Scott's desk. If he's not in the office,
I'll be in the office.
okay.
Actually, Ty, would you be home or would you be in Dr. Lewis's office?
I'm in Dr. Lewis's office.
Yeah.
I'm in the library.
Yeah. So, Dr. Lewis, this past week, Ty has been spending a lot of time in your office, in the special one.
Right. Doing what? Just studying.
What have you been doing, Ty?
Spells?
Research.
Research?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Go.
A lot.
I'm just hitting the books.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Am I up, or is it somebody else's turn?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Okay.
See, 1 second. I can't hear.
Okay.
Okay, so Jeremy called Ty, left a voicemail, and then you were looking for Scott?
Right. If they're both in the office, then there's no point in Jeremy calling. He just walks over.
Yeah, I would assume I'm in the office because I have to fill out extra paperwork about whatever we requisitioned last time and that I helped with and did not do very well.
All right, they kind of yelled at you for asking for another. Was it
I
a
forgot
tracking
what
device? Tracking device?
it was like.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So are you all going to Dr. Lewis's office then, or do you need to talk about stuff?
We would be talking about stuff at Dr. Lewis's, most likely.
Okay.
Unless there's like interpersonal things, which Jeremy has none.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So let's say while you're on the way to Dr. Lewis's office, Dr. Lewis has a visitor.
Oh boy.
It is his. I don't know what what exactly you are to him, other than you work in the history department. And he's a history major.
But for some reason, I'm like an anthropology archaeologist, and he somehow has to do work for me sometimes. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shows up.
I'm like fiddling with paperwork and printing things out and rushing over to a table. I'm like, yes. What are you doing here, Atticus? Get out of here.
You told me to come here, Dr. Lewis.
No. I cancel everything.
Why? Is it because of the suicides?
Suicides. I look over at him. What do you mean?
Yeah, there was a girl that committed suicide last night. And then a couple of days ago, was the basketball player. You ever heard about it?
No. I've been much too busy. What were their names?
Let me think. I think the girl was Shelly. And you know Buck. Buck, basketball player.
I just kind of give him a look like.
Oh, come on, Dr. Lewis. Everybody knows Buck.
I have guests coming. We will have to talk about this later. Go. I'll mark your credit for today.
All right. See ya. But I need help with that paper that you said you would help me with.
Yes. Well, this weekend, I'll give you a call.
We just had.
What?
On the weekend?
I just pick up the nearest book and fling it at the wall near him. I said, go!
He leaves. He's startled and runs away.
Just as Jeremy walks in, a young man rushes past him rather briefly.
Yeah. It's like, I hate that guy.
Never a dull moment in this library. Scott, I believe you and Walter are on a little bit better terms, so don't expect too much hostility this time.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't throw a book at me or something.
Oh, is that what that thud was that I heard? Rather soft. But let us continue.
Yeah, there's a book on the walkway when you come in. It's
What's the title of the book?
How to work with others for dummies. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
They're reading it.
It's just
There's no way Walt would have that book.
the main library is the library. It just has
Hey
everything.
Johnny, welcome back.
It was just
I
nearby.
know this isn't Animal Crossing, it's roleplay. Tabletop
I
RPGs
don't
type
know.
It'd probably be a history book that you wrote or
Yeah,
something.
there you go. It'll be a history of the metaphysical world. As soon as, but are you with?
Three,
Is
or
Scott
edition
still
3.
there? Is
Yeah.
Scott with him? Okay. I say, you. Yes. I shall need 10 millimeters of your blood. Oh, make that 30 milliliters. You know the measurement.
What do you need that for?
You do possess demonic blood, do you not?
Yes.
I believe this is the key to many of the questions I have, and we must hurry.
Jeremy picks up the book, walks over to a nearby stack where Dr. Lewis is standing, and gently sets it down and brushes it off. Dr. Lewis, you dropped this.
If you're that close, you can notice his hands are like trembling.
What's the name of the organization again?
Aglyphotis.
Oh, yeah. So Aglyphotis probably has plenty of information about my blood by now, but I suppose you're the smart one.
I mean to smear it on the Christian Book of the Dead, you see. It should reveal more secrets than I currently know. I'm looking through paperwork and books and stuff. Shut that door. Where's Ty? Did you bring Ty?
Ty's in your office. She's down.
Oh.
She's down below in like the magical.
Oh, I thought that was earlier this week. Didn't you say?
She's been spending a lot of time there.
Oh,
all
okay.
week.
Well, ignore everything I would have said about bringing Ty then.
Well, I think it'd be funny if you forgot.
Okay, that'd be funny too. Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be that.
I'm gonna rub my head. I look around and you see me reach over and grab something from behind my desk, and it's like a metal tin can. I open it and I reach in, and there's like individually sectioned off lemon cake, and I just pop one into my mouth. I say, "She's already here. I've forgotten. Let's get to the Anthenium. Shut that door. Lock it."
Well, you certainly sound like you've been up to a lot. I'll be the one that shuts the door, I guess.
Thank you, Scott. Dr. Lewis, I trust you have answers about the Spirali Society event.
It may not be the answers you want to hear, but yes. I pull the carpet up and open up the hatchway and start creeping down the steps.
Okay.
Jeremy follows the scent of lemon.
It smells like lemon and BO.
God.
Like Lysol that didn't quite do the trick.
Like maybe I sprayed Lysol under my armpits instead of like deodorant. But we descend into the dusty smelling basement of this little room, and I guess Ty's down here, right?
Mm-hmm. Sleep.
I imagine there's like cots and stuff down there, for
Thanks for liking Alexis. Welcome back.
Facing the book. Sleep.
Yeah, thanks for joining. I know it's not Animal Crossing, it's roleplay.
Ty, Mr. Jones and Mr. Talia are here.
Did they bring coffee?
I look back. Well,
this is kind of a supernatural mystery RPG thing. Hard to explain. But.
Scott's heart just strikes as stimulants and drugs don't really work on me, so I don't bother with that.
Curious.
Well, welcome back, nonetheless.
I'm sure the campus has a coffee shop somewhere.
Nice of you to assume that I felt like walking.
Well, apparently I need to go bleed myself, so
yes,
I'm out of the question.
Sit down here. You see, I already have instruments for drawing blood out.
Just hold out his arm and like, good luck.
Dr. Lewis, is your hand still shaking? Please take care.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jeremy rubs his eyes. Oh. Well, it's not as bad as before, Dr. Lewis.
My blood sugar was low, that is all.
Okay. Carry on. Got you let me know if he causes you any trouble.
Yeah. Just to clarify, I have unnatural regeneration, so it might be difficult to draw blood.
Uh,
I have a butcher's table, it's fine. No, it's okay. I don't know.
so you're drawing some of Scott's blood?
Yeah, if it's possible.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Do you have a place to store it, like a fridge or anything?
I imagine somewhere in the lab there's like a cold storage. As I'm drawing your blood, though, I say, I could draw blood from a baby's arm in a hurricane on the ocean. And I just get the vial and put it on there. I make 3 different vials. And then I give you a cotton swab. And I say, apply pressure here.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
So you have 3 vials of semi-demonic
Yeah,
blood.
have demon blood.
It looks like normal blood.
Okay.
So God, we like don't let normal doctors get a hold of this.
Yeah, for sure. You wouldn't want to. Yeah, it would definitely be strange.
Their tests would come back non-conclusive on the species or something. I don't know. Yeah, though I don't really have any further use of the blood right now, but I do take it, and yeah. I'll take one of the vials. The other 2 I'll put in the freezer, and I'll drip a few drops on a page, and then take a like an archaeologist brush and move it back and forth over the page. Does it reveal anything different?
Why don't you roll me
Okay.
Hold on a second. Well, what are you... Oh my goodness. Am I on speaker for you, Ty?
Yeah.
Okay, because it picks up every once in a while.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
So, what are you trying to do exactly?
I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of in reality. Dr. Walter's kind of out of options now. He's kind of exhausted every thing, and he's kind of desperate. So, I guess maybe use some sort of blood magic to reveal hidden secrets in Christian Book of the Dead.
Didn't we determine that it was your ritual that caused it?
That's classified.
I can't remember if we decided that.
His ritual caused your affliction, yes.
Yeah, so he might catch traces of his own ritual.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just searching for secrets that maybe I haven't found before. I don't know if it's magic or...
I feel like it would...
Investigate a mystery or...
Yeah, why don't you roll me investigate a mystery?
Okay. Let's see. When you hit those books, take +1 forwarding, investigate a mystery, so long as the historical references or works are appropriate. Can I do that with this, or does that not really apply here?
Let's do it.
The lore library.
The lore
Okay.
library.
Okay.
Nice. So it's what? 2 questions?
Yeah. I guess so. The first one will be like, what is being concealed here? I guess. I don't know if that really applies, but because I'm sure you have your own current mystery for today, and this, I guess, is more like an overarching.
We'll cause our own mystery.
Yeah. So I'll let you tell me how that resolves, I guess.
Let's see here.
I could probably answer some of it.
Which
Depends how much.
Which copy of the Book of the Dead do you have? Do you have the one from Zenobia, the
Yes,
The old lady?
elder witch or
The
the
old witch?
necromancer lady. Yes.
Okay. And then you gave Aglafotis the one that was making the necromancer who was making zombies in the graveyard?
Yeah. Well, actually, I gave them transcripts, so I have that one too.
No. You had to give one copy away.
Oh, really? I don't know
Because
then.
Jeremy requested one because he got shit from.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Yeah, it would just be the one from the witch then. The
You would
first
keep
one
the
we
witch
got.
one? Okay. All right. So you, in the question you asked was, what question did you ask me?
What's being concealed here?
What's being concealed here? So let's say that there was some blank spots in the Christian Book of the Dead that you take your brush and lightly brush over, and it does reveal some information about demon summoning. Best you can tell. Like how to do it, steps to take, that kind of thing.
All right. I'll just say out loud, curious, and then I don't explain it to anyone. I just keep working. But yes, Mr. Jones. What brings you here today?
We have another hold, I think.
Oh, true. Okay. So I guess the demon summoning ritual.
Yep.
What sort of creature is it? On, I guess, the page I spread the blood on.
Let's see. So let's say that you went to a page that seemed more well used by Zenobia, the witch / necromancer, and there's like she has like some handwritten notes and margins and things. With the part that you revealed, it speaks about like a queen.
A queen?
Yeah. So this is more information about how to summon like a demon queen.
I like point and then I gesture to Ty. Come here.
What is it?
I'll show you the same thing. Just the markings on the blood.
Okay. Do you think that they're still trying to do this?
I just give you a look and nod.
All right.
Lewis, what have you found?
I just kind of sit down. I look like defeated. Like, Apocalypse. And I just look over to you. It appears this book contains much more power than I originally thought. If there are other copies, we may be in grave danger.
Explain.
We all will be in grave danger.
Explain.
I just. You had your own reasons for being here, yes? A call, perhaps?
A
case?
getting warmer? Case of the Spiral Eye Society and their New Year's Eve event. It goes pretty well with the theme of apocalypse that you just mentioned. So if you found something, we should know.
I don't really know the details. I guess I could mention how this book can summon demons and with demonic blood, greater demons like demon queens, you know. But other than that, AJ doesn't know.
Oh, so it's implied then that you explained that Dr. Walter explained that to Jeremy?
Yes, all of you.
What he saw, at least? Okay, because it sounded like he was trying to conceal it.
Oh, I'm sorry, no.
Okay,
It's just, I don't know, personally.
Like the symbols related to demon summoning and whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So, demon summoning, is it? Well, not to unearth the past, Dr. Lewis, but I believe you recall a similar event. We won't discuss further.
You think they would run out of demons eventually?
It seems L has a endless supply of demons.
Yes. Zombies aren't walking the earth just yet. And actually, I'm wrong. They were. We killed some.
We killed 3 out of 4.
Yes. Well, there's a saying that
slaughtered the man at his own front lawn in front of his neighbors. But we're not talking about that.
He had it coming.
Yes, we've all done our share of bad deeds to protect the world. Alright, Dr. Lewis, if you don't mind, I'd like to try to glean something of this if I could.
Any evidence you have, please share.
As you're having this discussion, there's a scream that comes from you're deep underneath. Maybe you would hear a slight scream and then like kind of commotion going on outside of your top office.
I look over for the nearest weapon down here, I guess. I have an armory. It says you have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird on a 10+. You have plenty of it, or 7 minimum.
What are you looking for?
Let's say, could I have made my own, or maybe like taken a historical sword, a silver sword like my family sword, but like enchanted it, just so it's another silver sword, I guess.
You want another
silver sword, but this one will have less significance than my original.
Yeah.
Okay. I just imagine there's like cross swords on the wall or something.
Okay.
I'll just reach over and take one. Okay, so weird, is it right? Yeah.
Is it weird? Isn't
think
it on
so.
your sheet? Or no?
Hmm?
It's not just like a thing on your sheet you can click on?
It used to be, but I gave mine to Jeremy.
No, I mean, you're rolling for your lab, right?
My armory,
Your
actually.
armory?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't just click on it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
roll plus weird. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So if you click on weird, I think
Okay.
that's on.
Rip.
It's one of those fake swords, like they cross on like a plaque, but I can't pull them out of the plaque. I guess.
Ornamental.
Yeah, it's an ornamental.
Well,
I just take my juju bag around my neck and my blessed knife in my pocket and pull it out and rush upstairs to see where the scream's coming from.
yeah, Scott's waiting for you at the door, but he feels like he shouldn't go out while the lab's open or whatever.
Okay. Oh, I guess I get the mark experience too. I forgot.
Sure do. Ty or Jeremy? What are you doing?
Dr. Lewis and Scott think trouble's afoot. So Jeremy draws his pistol very slowly and heads upstairs.
Right. You are on like a college campus.
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say,
like,
Scott says, "Are you sure you should be wielding those on a campus?"
I walk around in my underwear and with a sword all the time. So
well, you're insane, and they just kind of.
they just deal with it. So
Yeah. Okay.
what should
So.
we do?
Okay,
I follow behind everyone else.
wielding your hands.
All right.
That's right.
That's what I'm doing too.
One second. I don't know where my map went. Okay. So where the noise is coming from is kind of like a courtyard type area. People are like kind of rushing around the scene. There is a woman who has like a tree trunk like stuck right through her,
Oh shit!
and there is a kind of a like freaked out dude near the body.
I like grab him roughly around like his collar. What happened here?
I don't know, man. I was just chatting with this chick, and all of a sudden, this tree branch just out of nowhere.
Go call the police, and I push him away.
Scott will take a look at the tree trunks. I'm sure it seems out of place.
Yeah, like looking at like the tree and like kind of the. Oh, well, hold on. Roll me investigate a mystery.
Sure.
Success. I think that's
That's
one
probably
roll?
one. I guess I'll just go with general. What happened here?
okay. So looking at like kind of the body and like the branch and where the tree is, It's definitely unusual. Like, it doesn't. There's not like a strong wind today or anything like that, so it doesn't make sense for. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
Is it blurry?
No.
Oh, okay. It was.
It'll
now
be
it's not.
blurry when it first loads for some people.
Oh yeah, because it's blurry for me.
It,
Okay.
It should return to normal in a second.
Okay.
All right. So, where the body is, kind of the trajectory, the fact that it's like there's not even like a cloud in the sky. It's a very nice day. It doesn't seem like this could have happened naturally.
All right, I'm gonna wave Jeremy over and say I think this is our business.
Absolutely. This tree.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it a tree trunk or a branch?
Like a thick branch.
Okay. Branch, okay. There's no nearby trees. Look like it could have had a branch snapped off.
No, there is a tree with a branch snapped off, but like looking at like the angle and
Oh, okay.
whatnot. So it's not
okay.
it's not one of these like tiny trees. It's like a decent, like full on thick branch that's like basically impaled her. But
Is
like,
it? Mm.
yeah, because like if it had just fallen, it would have like maybe fallen on her, but it this has like impaled her basically.
I look up to you two and I say, "It's the third death in as many days."
There's been a lot of deaths around campus. Yes.
2 suicides and now this.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like a suicide. What happened with the suicide?
Is that kid still around? Or has he run off?
Well,
Maybe.
he ran off to go call the police.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a crowd? Maybe we should try to disperse it.
Yeah, there's kind of a crowd forming because there was like a loud noise and a scream and things. You want to disperse the crowd?
Sure, I'll try. I'll be like, everyone should get away. We'll handle it from here.
Okay, roll manipulate someone.
Oh, I can't wait to fail this roll.
Manipulate crowd.
Roll it 25 times, please. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you'll be leveling up a lot.
What?
Oh my god.
How can you even roll a 1 with a 2d6?
I have a -2 charm.
Okay. So
Let me just
technically you
mark
can roll
that free
0.
experience point.
Yeah, they ignore you, and in fact, they kind of start to push closer.
Can I try? Because I have telepathy.
You want to use
Ooh.
telepathy
Yeah.
on these normal
Unsuspecting.
college kids?
Yeah.
Yes, because
I look over like,
I can tell them to leave.
yeah, I'm looking over like a little help here.
Yeah, it would be manipulate someone.
But you're doing it how?
Skill. Go to my look at my sheet.
Okay.
And go to telepathy. So I guess it's like I just put the thought in their head to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're like mind
Alright,
controlling
so-
them?
Cool.
Yeah.
Kind of. You're incepting them.
Yes.
Okay.
Wendy says spicy chicken sandwiches right now. I'm gonna go get me. Sounds Something
That's
about
right.
seeing this impaled girl makes me
Alright.
hungry.
Cool.
All right.
Someone.
There we go.
Mixed success. Alright. I would say half the people leave.
Good enough.
And the ones that stay aren't pushing forward anymore. They're just kind of rubbernecking in place, I guess.
Well, that works.
Jeremy casually walks up next to Scott. Scott, reach in your jacket pocket, will you, and pull out your badge. Jeremy does the same,
Oh yeah, I guess I technically have one of those.
uses his recognized authority. Excuse me? We are in the middle of investigation here. Would you please exit the crime scene? Thank you very much. Jeremy puts his hand on his hip in a fashion that exposes the holster on his hip as well.
Okay, so that would probably be enough to get everyone to leave. Yes. Sorry, when you rolled Investigate Mystery earlier, what did you say? Or what was the question?
What happened here?
What happened here? Okay. Alright. Anyone else want to do anything?
Yes.
You said the branch came in that was abnormal, right?
Yeah, it's
So
if it had just fallen, you know, it would have like maybe hit her on the head or something like that, but like it like fully impaled her.
Okay. I'm going to
yeah,
investigate.
someone's telepathically controlling trees.
I was going to say
or
telekinesis.
the wind. Or the wind.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what'd you say?
I'd like to investigate a mystery.
Do it. Now you get one question.
Oh, wait, I want to help.
Okay.
I would say
am
that-
also investigating.
Alright.
I would say this is like Final Destination, but that movie won't come out till next year.
What a help.
That bumps them to a plus
Alright,
10.
so you get 2.
Yes, okay. How is the phenomenon doing this?
This is not a phenomenon, so
Oh yeah? Didn't fall out of the tree?
right, but so a phenomena mystery is like when you had the Halloween thing going on, where there wasn't like a thing behind it. So if you want to ask a different question,
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be checking the body for like any markings.
okay, roll investigate a mystery.
Oh.
But yeah, so well, do you want to just okay? So if you want to use that, how is this phenomenon doing this? I mean, I could kind of answer that if you want, but it's not a.
So, are you thinking the word phenomenon means creature? Or something controlling something?
Well, okay, so how the game kind of works is that there's typically either like a monster mystery or a phenomena, which could be like a time loop or, you know, just something that happens that isn't necessarily a monster, right? So I'm saying this isn't like an event where, you know, Candy was turning kids into their Halloween costumes, or it's not a time loop, or, you know, just that. So it's not a phenomenon in that sense, but I guess so.
How did a tree branch impale a young lady when there's no wind? It didn't fall on her.
Right, so something must have done it purposefully. You do You do see that the branch has some frost on it, which is weird.
Okay. And so, okay, so you've basically confirmed it's not a creature.
No, I confirmed it's not a phenomenon.
Not a phenomenon. Okay. What sort of creature is it?
Hmm. You get the sense that it's something incorporeal. So more like the ghost, poltergeist, malevolent spirit, kind of that line of creature, based on the fact that no one saw anything, and the frost on the tree itself. And just, I'm sure you've, dealt with ghosts in the past, so.
Alright. So, some sort of ghost then.
So, Lewis, Scott, Ty, see this frost on the tree? Right where the branch is split. No one saw it, so we're dealing with something incorporeal.
Are you thinking a ghost?
Something of the sort. But I deal in evidence, not theory.
Okay. Doctor, what do you think?
I concur.
Let's see. You rolled a 6 on investigate mystery. What is it actually? What does a miss actually?
I was searching like her body for markings, like sigils or.
I would help with that, but I already helped you already.
Yeah.
So I like to imagine that my way of helping was giving him a boost up into the tree.
Okay. Actually, I guess Ty, if you want, you can.
Oh, it's help out, right?
Yeah, help out.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. I finally looked up the rules on that and realized that you're supposed to use it after they roll.
Oh, I don't think it matters. Okay. I think if you...
That means you succeed, but you expose yourself to danger somehow. I believe it
You
was.
expose yourself to danger somehow, Ty. Alright, so you get your
Ghost comes and get me.
You get your one question, Dr. Lewis.
Where did it go? Like, I look up and I see, I guess I see something, some marking or indication on the body, and immediately I look around for where it went. Also, I just leveled up, so do I use that right this moment?
Yeah, you can use it right this moment, if you know what you want to take.
Okay, I think I want to do...
No, you don't level up because...
Okay. Oh wait, no, you're right.
She helped
So
you out.
I'm still at 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I just frantically look around for where I think it might have gone. Maybe even Dr. Lewis thinks this might have been something to draw him away from somewhere else. And we just I get up and I start moving in whatever direction I think this thing might have went.
Okay. I'm trying to think how would
Maybe something with my dark past could help.
no, I'm just trying to think because you didn't really talk with Atticus about information he might have had, so
Yeah, no, I wish I had, but
Do we still have that scared kid? You could interrogate him about it.
he ran off to call the police like Dr.
Oh yeah.
Lewis told him to, I think.
Mhm. I figured we'd be on the case by the time the police get here.
Yeah. So dang, I just don't. Okay. So it's a ghost, and there's been 3 killings, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a pattern that the ghost is operating under. So
Keith,
yeah.
question is the ghost still in the area? Like, would you consider it in the area, like close by, lurking?
No.
Okay. Never mind. I had a suggestion, but it won't work if it's not in the area.
Yeah. So there's probably some sort of connection between the victims, either through an event or some sort of aspect about them that the ghost doesn't like. So it's all right. So what does Dr. Lewis know about ghosts? How would he be able to discern where it would go?
I mostly focus on cryptozoology, so like physical creatures that manifest or been summoned to our world. But once you start delving into the weird, you find lots of ghosts and demons and other things too.
Right.
So I would say I'm. It's not my strongest suit, but I would say I'm like a subject matter expert, but not like a professional ghost hunter or whatever. There are probably people in the world who know a lot more about ghosts than me. Like people who have been able to see them their whole life or whatever, mediums and stuff. So I think of Ty as closer to those kind of people that can like communicate or understand or empathize with ghosts. I more care about the science behind the other weird stuff.
Yeah, so it seemed like the timeline is kind of ramping up, where the first kill was a couple days ago, and then there was a death a couple days ago, and then another death last night, and then one today, like midday. So it's probably looking for its next target.
I just kind of say to the group, there will be more blood if we do not act quickly. And stop this poltergeist.
Okay, then
Ty,
we must... Go ahead.
You can track the thing, can you not?
Can I? I'm actually thinking of a way that I can right now. I just don't think it'll work.
Maybe a Ouija board?
What were you thinking?
the monster telepathy again.
Mm.
Do we have something we can fight it with? That's kind of important. It's a ghost.
I have a magical armory.
Otherwise, I would just do the cast the bones thing again.
Okay.
You think that's a better alternative than monster empathy?
Well, monster empathy, when you try to work out what a supernatural creature desires.
I guess it could work if I touch the tree branch attached to the dead body.
Yeah, let's try that.
Oh, bravo. Okay. I'm gonna ask, what do they most desire?
Okay, what do they most desire? Justice.
Okay. Now, what's the consequence? Because it says mixed success.
No, but on a 7 and a high. Bleh. So it depends on the move whether there's a consequence or not. So yours, you just get one question rather than two.
Okay.
Yep. So that's yeah. So you go and touch the tree branch where like some of the frost had formed,
Mm-hmm.
and focus in, and you just kind of get this sort of desire for justice.
So, I have a kind of like an extra question.
But it is kind of warped. It's like
So, is it revenge?
Not revenge in the sense of it's like wanting to punish the guilty.
So the ghost is Batman. Got it.
Well, their sense of guilty. Right. So again, it's warped.
Okay.
So I guess you could so this ghost particularly wants to get justice, or however you want to call it, for like philanderers. Is that the right term? Like people who cheat.
Cheat how?
Like have affairs.
Oh, adulterers.
Yeah. But they don't like. It doesn't like they don't have to be married necessarily.
Oh, then two-timers.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's kind of the focus of this ghost right now.
I think we should let the ghost do whatever it wants. Mission over.
But you do sense that it has a reason for that, and it does have this warped sense of like justice, or whatever.
It seems like a bitterness.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a bitter vigilante.
How do you explain this to us?
Oh, I definitely was just gonna say, hey guys, we're dealing with a bitter vigilante with a broken heart. And I'm not mad at it.
Still a ghost, though. We can't let monsters run free.
Do you know how to get rid of a ghost?
No, but I assume Dr. Walter would.
Oh.
I have devices and lore.
We could always call Ghostbusters.
Unfortunately, they do not exist. But we are the Ghostbusters.
Oh, crap.
I don't have a plasma gun, though. Yet.
Okay.
I mean, I have a hunch of where it might have gone, but we should probably figure out how to stop it first.
Could probably do a spell to help it cross over.
We can send out a memo and say, do you cheat on your significant other? Please come to the history.
I'm wondering if I could probably do telepathy and convince it, but I probably need help. When the time comes, of course.
Can't like mediums like summon ghosts in like a seance or something?
They channel them, yeah.
Perhaps we could set a trap and seance this ghost.
Okay.
Perhaps we can perform the seance inside the oubliette. Maybe it destroy it.
I think I might be able to have a way to track it as well.
Well,
Do you? Tell us.
Well, you know, my nature is demonic, sort of. And I tend to specialize in things seeking revenge. So, I might be able to figure out where it went, or who it might target next. Out of character, this is going to be a truster guide.
Ah. Okay.
But I don't want to roll it until we have a way to deal with it.
well, shall we leave before the police come?
Yeah.
All right. I briskly walk. I imagine I'm in a tank top too. Like normally I'd be in my like professor outfit, but when I'm in the throes of research, I tend to get more and more body heat accumulation. So I'm just in my white tank top now, and yeah, I just scuttle on back. I'm not wearing shoes either.
All right, so y'all are going back to his library?
Yeah.
What is it? Anatheum?
And yeah, Antitheum.
Antitheum.
Time to figure out what books you have on ghosts.
All right.
We go find all the Phasmagoria hunting equipment.
You get the flashlight, I'll get a candle and put it in my belt. While it's still lit. Yeah, I guess I... Can we use the magical laboratory? Or the mystic laboratory? It says, if you use this library's tomes and grimoires, preparing yourself for using them, take a +1/4 to use magic. So, I guess I want to use like a combination of the mystic library
Okay.
and the
Why don't
laboratory?
we put a pin in that? Because it is
Okay.
36 past the hour. And then just come back at the top of the hour?
Yeah.
Or the new hour?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I need some time to think about all this anyway.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
Alright. Break time. Time for lemon cake.
Taking a short break. If anyone in the chat has any questions, feel free to let me know.
Okay, is everyone here?
Yeah, sorry, I was laughing.
Jeremy, I don't know if you've been reading, but there's been a lot of chat in the Discord channel.
This is great.
No, I haven't. Time to scroll.
There's like a lot.
No, it's totally Demon Ghost.
A demon ghost. That'd be funny. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yep. Some people are muted.
Yeah, I am.
And AJ.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. My bad.
Alright.
Good thing you said something. Been talking.
Have you been talking?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was also muted on my stream.
Uh-oh.
Something. Change which.
Alright.
This chat is just a list of ideas for future sessions.
It is.
Okay, so AJ, at the beginning, did you see the invite that Jeremy got?
The New Year's invitation? Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He didn't show that to me in character, though, right? That was
No.
just between him
I don't
and-
think he showed anyone in
Yeah.
character.
Okay, cool. Then I'm on track. Even though I'm a little late.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I don't think he's mentioned the love spell thing either, has he?
No, I don't think he's said anything.
No,
funny.
he hasn't.
I think we're all just waiting to jump on that opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Jeremy believes Miss Brooks. Is what I think, but who knows? Do I have you all in the right place? I do. Okay, so there was a bunch of stuff going on. I think you all wanted to do some research, gather up things to kill a ghost, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
I just wanted to know if my black salt would be helpful, because again, it's the necromancer ashes. They control the dead.
Let me see your thing. My only reservation on that is that the last time you used it, it worked because it was a spirit possessing something.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this is like a fully incorporeal ghost, so I don't know how you would put salt on it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not physical. It's like metaphysical.
Clearly, we just need to make it physical.
Yes. Who wants
There
to
you
be
go.
Ghostmate?
Pocket ashes.
Let's freeze it.
Pocket ashes. It's like pocket sand.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pocket sand. Anyway, so
All right,
okay,
I assume you're investigating.
we don't want the demon to be possessed. Well,
Yes,
actually,
that'll
I'm
do
afraid
it.
of it. Me, it has to be me. I'm the weakest physically. So as soon as I come back possessed, toss pocket sand in my face, and then
No,
it'll be
I'll just
damaged.
set you on fire.
Okay, then just be careful with the lab. This is quite the collection I've made. The sprinklers will come on. I have installed sprinklers since meeting you. And knowing
Makes
about your
sense.
pyrokinesis.
If those ever go off, you'll be devastated. Because you got books in it.
Okay, so what are y'all doing at his Anatheum?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to build a seance circle, maybe trap the ghost, or at least communicate with it for a little while. Figure out if we can, like, slow the killings, I guess. I have a way to do big magic, and I also have something that helps us have ongoing +1. So, didn't we do a seance circle before with Ty, and she was able to communicate with
I think so.
something? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that again, but
Mhm.
maybe have some protection.
Mm,
Or why don't we do it on location, like closer to where the ghost has been hanging
Could be.
around?
We could do that, but if the police show up, like, what the fuck y'all do? And we'll
I
have to
could probably
explain
figure
that.
out where it's gone.
Okay.
Alright, so
So even if we sniff it out, we still have to deal with it.
Yeah, we
So
need to
maybe
figure
look
out
up
its
information on
story.
how to take care of this creature. Or this entity, I should say.
Yeah, we still don't know exactly what it is. We've just been saying poltergeist, right?
Yeah.
But it might not actually be one.
It could be a phantasm, for all we know. Or a phantom. Anyway.
That
So, who's gonna hit the ghost book?
Well,
I'll help the doctor.
cool. So I'm gonna investigate, I guess, using my sharp. Right? Is it sharp? Yes. Perfect.
Yes. I also want to help out because I have something.
Is that okay? Keeper roll like lore library for ghosts.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, I rolled an 11. That's
All
pretty
right.
good.
So, I don't need to roll help out, but I did want to say I did also happen to bring a chunk of that tree, like that was frozen over, just in case that would help.
Oh, okay.
You brought a chunk of the tree with you?
Yeah, like I cut off some of it with a claw or something. So, because it was like frozen, it might have been ectoplasm.
Good
Yeah.
thinking, Scott. Lily will be pleased to hear that we have a sample.
But Dr.
There's,
Walters
like-
on the ball today.
Actually, can you roll me act under pressure?
There's like a roll of Aglafotis You must obtain a sample. But what if there's this? You must obtain a sample. That's rule number 1.
CYA.
Yeah.
It's not it's like an unspoken rule. If you don't want to be
Yeah.
disciplined.
I feel like it's like Warehouse 13 over there at Aglafotis. Just full of a bunch of different...
I used to
Weird.
love that show.
It was good for a little while.
I didn't get to finish the final season.
No, okay.
All right, who's acting under pressure here?
You are.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this might come up. Where is it? Oh, it's the first one. I never looked there.
Correct. So you get
Nice.
a sample, a good sized area of the tree, and you manage to do it in a way that doesn't incriminate extra things. Like you said, you used your claws, but you didn't like leave claw marks or anything like that. So you were able to,
Yep, slice.
get a perfect sample on your way out. Okay, so you have a chunk of tree with some.
Frozen part. We're not sure if it's ectoplasm yet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So on your investigative mystery roll, Dr. Lewis,
Mm-hmm.
what are your questions?
Wait, is Ty helping me out? Because this is... Oh, that's for advanced. Never mind. I don't have that yet, do I?
That is
Oh,
a
advanced 2 basic.
Yeah.
How do I level up that, actually?
you level it up. It's a advanced improvement.
Advanced improvement.
So on your sheet where you take your improvements when you level
Mhm.
up, there's an a section for advanced improvements.
Yeah.
The
Is
one
it
that-
advanced 2 basic moves?
Yeah, advanced 2 basic moves.
Oh, I guess I didn't understand what that... I thought it meant, like, I can unlock 2 extra basic moves. So
No, you
I've been
would,
avoiding that one for this the whole time.
you would make 2 of your basic moves advanced.
Okay.
I don't know how
I
you
see.
mark that actually though.
Yeah. that's what I
Guess
was
just gotta
wondering.
remember.
Yeah. Make a note of it somewhere.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, yeah, 11. I guess I would investigate. Already did. Well,
So
I'm trying to look up how to, I don't know, disperse it, destroy it, or set it free if it's a Casper type. Casper classification. Friendly ghost.
I think that would just be what can hurt it. Because it can also just be what could help it or whatever.
Yeah.
Let it pass on.
What could hurt it?
so
What could cure it, fix it, slow it down? That's investigated phenomenon, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this. So you looking up the section on ghosts, you know that like there's certain things that can harm ghosts and things like ties salt and whatnot. But probably most likely you would have to do some sort of big magic banishment, or if the ghost is here for a purpose, if you were to. So it clearly has. So ghosts have like a lingering thing that keeps them tied, right, and not passing on.
Mhm.
So if you were to have them resolve that,
Okay.
whatever that might be,
All right.
then
So
yeah. So maybe finding out more information about the ghost
I wasn't
itself,
though, so ideally you.
or
What the hell
like
was
a
that?
big magic ritual type thing to
Seek the
exercise
power
it.
of
I quite like this guy.
okay. So for the big magic ritual, it says when you want more than the use magic effect, tell the keeper what you want to do. The keeper may require, and then it gives a bunch of requirements. I want to like summon the spirit to our laboratory or our mystic library. Is that a big magic thing to do, or
Yeah.
is there a
So
small magic one?
what?
Trap specific person, minion, or monster.
Yeah, trapping it.
Yeah, I want to. I guess I could try to banish it as well. So I want to. I guess I want to use that investigate, or not investigate, but I want to try to use magic to banish the spirit when we find it. And he said he has a way to find it.
Right. So this is difficult because you don't know what kind of ghost it is, so it's hard for me to tell you more information.
Okay,
But regular magic isn't going to work.
gotcha.
I mean, you still have an investigate hold, right?
True. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna summon a monster that eats ghosts. We'll deal with the monster. Observe and place and time. Shoot. I don't even think if I did that I would see anything. Do one thing that is beyond human limitation. Hold on, I thought I had some weird move or something.
That'd be
past lives?
You took past lives and then you took weird science.
Weird
I think.
science. Oh yeah.
Do you want to use your second hold for investigate a mystery?
Maybe I should wait until we find it, then I can.
Well, here's the
Identify
thing, though, that I think I've been doing wrong is that things like investigate a mystery, read a bad situation, like they really only hold for the scene because it doesn't truly make sense to roll like read a bad situation in the library and then you get to use a hold like
Oh, I see
down
what
the
you
street.
mean. Okay, in that case, then. I mean, we already know it's a ghost or something incorporeal. We know what can hurt it.
I mean, can we use this to figure out exactly what type of ghost it is? Since he's looking at the ghost book.
I think I have to get a 12 for that.
Oh, is that an advanced thing?
Yeah, it's an advanced investigate. And I have to be advanced for that, so I don't know. I don't know what else to use it on.
Right, but if you can go with what sort of creature is it, and then I can tell you like.
What sort of creature? I thought we already established that.
Right, you established that it was a ghost, but you're trying to narrow in on like what kind.
Oh, I didn't know we could. I didn't know we could narrow in. Okay, well in that case, definitely that would be the question then. Sorry, I guess I didn't understand. I thought earlier what sort of creature.
Yeah,
us
so that's the other thing I'm trying to like. I want to be able to balance what would make sense narratively.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. I mean,
right,
just,
like in that moment, you could figure out that it was like a ghost, but like I feel like when specifically if you get to your library, you can like.
Yeah, like Here's the catalog of ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tends to be our flow, is to figure out sort of generally what it is, and then go to the library and figure out exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well then in
that's-
that case, yeah, definitely use my hold for what sort of creature specifically is this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
based on the fact like there hasn't been other suicides or blatant murders constantly happening, you would imagine that this is this ghost has been summoned, and it's a spirit of vengeance.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So the other thing is, because it's been summoned, if you want to use big magic to banish it, you have to do that in the place that it was summoned.
Okay. Understood.
Also, you will probably need either one more magic user or just 2 more normal people.
Okay.
I can help.
Yeah, Scott's also a magic user.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying
Oh,
more
you
than
mean-
what you have.
Oh, okay.
I know who we're bringing.
Okay. And let's say that you like grabbed like a school newspaper on your way up to your library.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Scott's been doing, actually. He's been looking up information on the academy, like recent events and the layout,
Okay.
because he's trying to figure out where this thing would be.
Okay. Roll investigate a mystery.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Interesting.
I get the level. This is what follow your gut is for.
Okay. All right. Well, in it anyway, you would have the names of the 2 recent suicides.
Yep.
So that would be Louis Buckner, who is the basketball star. He's in a fraternity, and he was found. There's a little bit of like they assume it's a suicide because the room was locked. But yeah. I'm trying to think how much would a school paper print. Probably about. And then the one from last night, her name was Shelley Young. And she lives in a dorm that's actually very close to Dr. Lewis's office. It's like not quite the same building, but they're all connected through kind of tunnels and bridges and things. And let me think, would raid a bad situation? What sort of creature is it? Alright.
Go ahead.
So something about a suicide in that room, or in that dorm, does ring a bell for you, Dr. Lewis.
Oh goodness. Should I do the dark past thing?
It's you remember, I think you recall something like 25 years ago or so, there was also a suicide in that same dorm. building.
Okay. I just say to the group, I say, we're going to need another common man such as Mr. Jones here. And I have just the perfect person. And I get on the phone.
I just realized
Okay.
who it was.
You need 2 common people or 1 magic user.
Well, Jones is a common person, right?
Yes, you need.
I'm going to get
and
another
what
person.
The group is you need 2 common people or 1
Or
magic.
2 more. Okay.
Mhm.
Than what we have. Okay. Well, that kind of. I say, we either need 2. Mr. Richards, if I could get a hold of him, but he hasn't been available lately. And Atticus would do anything for a good grade, but unless you know a magic user, we won't be able to stop this spirit of vengeance. Perhaps you can get some Aglafotis personnel down here, or something.
The other thing you need to know is where the ghost was summoned.
Yeah. I kind of think it's in his room, but I'm not sure.
Whose room?
The Buckner.
Buckner's room?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a assumption he made.
Okay.
I don't have any way to verify it.
Can I
We can go get the doll maker.
do a trust your gut roll to try to?
Oh yeah, let's
figure out
call
the location?
Liam.
Well, do you share any information, Dr. Lewis, about the suicide from like the 70s?
I'm gonna say no, not this time. I just kind of, I feel like he's in a rush, so he's just like, I don't need to bore them with the details. They'll do anything I say. So, I don't really tell them. We just kind of go with it. I mean, we should take Ty and go over there and see if that might be the location first, I guess, before we collect the seance members.
Okay.
But we, if one of you knows another magic user, then that could be an option too. We could just take them with us now.
Right, so trust your gut. Scott, you want to try that to see you?
Okay, so I am prepared to use luck on this.
Okay,
Oh.
go for it.
So that makes it a 12.
Nice.
And it causes bad things to happen.
All right, read me your luck thing.
When you spend luck, your monster sign gauge power, your curse may become stronger, or another breed disadvantage may manifest.
All right, what's going on for you?
Well, he's gonna, assuming we've left now. Are we following Scott?
Do you say anything, or are you just kind of like?
Yeah, so it's gonna be like, I think I know where it is, and he's just gonna like start leading, I guess. Unless you're not ready to go.
You can lead us to a magic user? Or to the apparition itself?
Somewhere important. Not exactly sure which.
The monster inside you is calling. Very good, lead the way.
Yeah,
Where's he at, boy? Where's he at? Go get that ghost.
So yeah, he starts off in like a direction at first, and then suddenly like stops for a second, holds his head, and it's like, no, that's not right. He says, I can feel it, and then he turns off and goes in a different direction, and then that's where the keeper can tell me where I'm going.
Okay.
Walter will slip on his house shoes.
Yeah. Just so you know, it says, you'll tell me where to go, wherever it is, it's important.
Okay. All right.
So it's not necessarily where I want to go, it's just important.
Where did you want to go? Just curious.
I wanted to figure out either where the ghost was or where it came from, so... Because I'm following the feeling of, like, desire for vengeance.
I think as you're following, you don't actually travel that far. You make it to a dorm room that's like kind of the next building over, but it's like connected by. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like like a bridge, but it's like a building. It's like inside. Do any of you know what I'm talking about? When like college buildings in the Northeast are connected to each other?
Yes. They're like it's like a built-in bridge, basically, like a walkway.
Yeah, I know them as being called sky bridges.
Sky bridges, but it's like a hallway, basically. But it's
Yeah. Connecting two buildings.
My school called it an overhang or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. So you go down one of those, and it's it brings you to a girls' dorm hallway and to a room. There's a sign on the, like how they have the little like signs on there. It says Shelley and Raven.
Recognize these
Alright,
names,
Scott.
Dr. Lewis?
Scott will be like, it's coming from in here.
I just knock on the door immediately.
Yeah, I'll stand aside because, Dr. Lewis is a professor. He's more reasonable to be doing stuff like that.
I don't look like one at the moment, but I just look like a crazy old man. But I knock, yeah.
There's no answer.
I tried the door handle.
I feel like those dorms auto-lock, so it's probably locked.
I put my ear up to the door. Listen.
You don't hear anything.
I look back and I say, break the door down. And I move out of the way.
Let's not be too hasty.
Yeah, I look over at Jeremy like, should I do it? I'm like, no problem, I can do it.
No. Hold, please.
Do it.
What is our best way in?
If you have some sort of like lockpicking, probably be easy. If you grabbed like a janitor type person or something that has keys and said, "Oh, I need to get in here for I don't know some official sounding reason," that would probably do it.
What about telekinesis?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could tie telekinesis in.
Sure, you do take damage when you roll telekinesis, though.
That's fine.
Okay, roll it.
You take damage, but it's cool.
All right,
Oh,
I think
That's
that's 2 damage.
Yep.
Crush the lock.
So how do you use your telekinesis to?
Oh,
open the door?
I just unlock it. Like, how do I don't know how to describe how you just move the pieces around to unlock the door.
Okay, so you're just kind of
Oh.
focusing on the locks.
Yes.
Tumblers.
With it, yeah.
I know that there's like pneumatic devices that can blow air into locks and just push them all in the right key for just a moment, and maybe it's like something like that with forced.
Hmm. Cool.
A force key.
It's pretty precise telekinesis.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just grab the door handle on either side, but that's way cooler.
It's
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a bump key? It's like
No.
a bump key. It's it's a plastic, basically a plastic key that you make out of a credit card, and you just shove it in fast enough. The way it's shaped, it just kind of forces all the keys to go up, and then you just kind of turn it and hope for the best.
Oh.
So maybe it's like that. I don't know.
Okay, so let me make sure I put you on the right one. Here you go.
We're in.
Oh shit, I didn't trim this perfectly. Oh well. Yes, so this is the room you see. There's no one here at the moment. So I imagine, like, Ty, you took quite a bit of damage from that. How does that look?
I think it's more of an internal pain. Like my hands feel achy.
Ooh,
I
that's
guess.
cool.
Okay. All right, so you're in.
Arthritis.
Yes.
So you make it in.
Does the room look like anything bad's happened here? Or
Why don't you roll? I guess it'd be investigate a mystery. It wouldn't be read a bad situation. So, like, anyone can do that as you look around. I will say, so the left side there has like pictures and stuff like that, and the other side is more dark and gothy. Is how I would describe it.
She shops at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
All right.
So I imagine everyone's looking around, so if you want to roll investigate a mystery, if you have something else that makes more sense.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
I guess what's being concealed here, and what happened here.
Being concealed here. What happened here? Okay, so there's like where you can't see. There's like bookshelves and a couple of desks. And as you are like rummaging around, looking around, you see on the goth side there are some sort of witchy looking stuff, like maybe like she's trying to get into that sort of occult phase that a lot of young women go through.
Right.
Trying, home.
I looked through her book collection.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
There's some. As you're looking through it, there's a couple of books that are more. They look more like journals rather than actual like books, and they look old.
Okay. Just someone else. Oh, go ahead.
As you pick one of those up and look through it, you recognize the handwriting. It's Zenobia's handwriting.
I show Ty. The the child. Do you remember?
I do. Can I?
But so you find that on like the goth side of the dorm,
Uh huh.
hidden in the desk of the other side is it looks like a book that would belong on the goth side, but it's been kind of hidden away and like dog marked to like summon a not a spirit of vengeance, but more like the book itself is like a book of demon summoning.
Okay.
Demon summoning, goddamn.
How convenient.
Demons again.
But as you and the other thing to note, see how there's like a bunch of Polaroids there?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about those actually.
You know, some of them are just sort of normal friend type of thing, but there's a lot of that Buck kid, the Lewis the Buckner.
Right. She's obsessed with him.
And so that was what's being concealed here. And then the other question was what happened here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So looking at that, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The roommate took her roommate's book and tried to like get this guy to fall in love with her. Is what I'm thinking. And then it didn't really go right. But I could be wrong.
Well, the thing that
Or she could have been rejected.
Yeah, it could have been a messy breakup situation.
Yeah, true. She could have been. She could be the ghost.
Or she could use the ghost to, kill him.
Yeah.
Or somebody did.
So if she was mad at him, why would she keep all the pictures?
Have you seen a thin line between love and hate?
No.
Oh dear. It would explain that.
So what happened here, as you're kind of looking around the room and just sort of the book itself, the book seems more hokey, like it's not true,
Hmm.
right? Like it's sort of like a thing that someone wrote and got published and like people buy as kind of like a joke. So like looking at it, like you're a little bit familiar with like real magic, and this doesn't seem quite right. It seems more like
Seems like a layman's version, or like
Yeah.
a layman's
or
attempt
just
to understand it.
or just like something like as a not quite a joke, but like oh haha, like let's look at this book of how do I say it? Like something you might buy at a store like
Novelty. item?
Spencer's.
Spencer's, but it's not necessarily like real.
So like a novelty version of a spell book. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So-
So you get the sense that they tried to summon a demon of vengeance, but it backfired in that instead they got a
Revenant.
spirit. Yeah, a spirit of vengeance.
So, what does the book say they do to summon it? Maybe we can find the location that they summoned it in. We need that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here
Oh, in this room. Okay.
in this room. You see like
Well, that's
you see like
convenient.
remnants of the things that says like candles or salt circle, like that sort of not quite right sounding, like oh, this sounds like dark magic, you would do this, but it's like a novelty sort of understanding of magic rather than a real.
So the contents of the book were real, but her understanding, her mastery was like amateur level.
The contents weren't that real, and her mastery was amateur as well, like below amateur, I would say.
I've
They
never heard of
managed to
like
screw it up
Yeah,
in a way that made it work.
it's so weird that like this novelty demon summoning book would work in the first place.
Well, she does have notes from a real witch. So
Well, these two people are definitely suspicious, but we should deal with the ghosts first.
I bring up the gothic girl that we saw at the haunted house a long time ago, and I speculate that it's the same girl from there. With Mr. Jones and Ty were there. I don't think you were there, though.
Nope.
I know.
What happened at the haunted house?
Well,
Wasn't that was the necromancer one?
Mm-hmm.
And they were in the woods.
Trap filled
And
house.
we didn't go check.
Well, there were kids in the woods for sure, but we didn't actually go mess with them. We went in the house, and you looked into the past, and you saw a gothic girl roaming the house.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is that girl, Raven, and I think they together, with their amateurness, tried to summon a demon and summoned a spirit of vengeance instead.
Which one of them is the one that has the pictures, by the way?
Shelly.
The non-goth side has pictures.
Okay,
And the
that's what I
summoning
thought.
book was hidden in the non-goth side's desk.
So maybe the non-goth girl had an affinity for magic and was able to channel but did the spell improperly, even if it was like a gag gift or book.
It seems like it had enough on there to like lift the veil, but not quite
Mm-hmm.
do anything more. And
Witchcraft for dummies.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible this goth girl tweaked the ritual to make it actually work.
True.
When your roommate steals your spell books.
I mean, it's pretty hard to hide the fact that you don't have a ritual in your room.
True.
Unless you're alone when you do it.
Yeah, but evidence.
Right, like
Caster sheet.
evidence isn't like there's the remnants of it. Like
Yeah.
there's like you see the quote unquote ingredients that the book calls for in the room, but it's not still like lit and set up with like a pentagram or anything like that. It's just kind of like, oh, this this wanted salt, candles, whatever. Oh, looking around the room. Yeah, I see all of these things.
This goth girl's like other books that don't have any extra notes in them.
So if you were to look at the rest of the Goth Girl's books, they are what Ty might have in her home.
Mm-hmm.
So she seems like kind of a buttoning practitioner.
It's possible
Okay.
that the non-goth girl just looked at the books and put them back after.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said.
Oh, I think it's possible that the non-goth girl looked at the goth girl's like magical books too, and just put them back.
Mhm.
Maybe she has this book because she was interested in the first place.
Maybe Buckner cheated on Shelley, and Shelley used Raven's books to hurt Buckner, but it only
That's how I
hurt herself.
will investigate these books. Because I'm really interested in them.
Yeah, I'll be
Oh, I guess I
confiscating all this.
Ty, do you want to help him out?
I'm trying to figure out how I can help them out.
He's looking through the books, trying to make sense of it, and
I am looking through magical books.
Okay. So let me see.
Walter starts a pot of coffee.
Oh God, we're gonna be here that long.
Like in their thing.
Yeah, their coffee. That's it.
I have a bit of a coffee pot.
Ty earlier said she wanted some coffee, so
It's too late. I'm up now. Let me see what I have that can help.
Oh, you can just do a help out roll.
Oh, even better.
That makes me succeed. I guess I will choose what is hidden here, and I'm looking particularly to see if there's a similar ritual in these books.
So she has like a Book of Shadows, which is basically a journal log of spells that you've cast.
Mhm.
And they're mostly benign. Wanting to do well on her tests and protection from other people's judgment. And they're mostly benign, but it does seem like she wants to get into like deeper magics if she can, but yeah, so she probably has like crystals and plants and things like that as well, so she's more diversifying, not just like pure magic, but also
I wonder if she's the one with this tree branch stuck through her body. Did that girl look kind of gothy?
no,
No.
No.
Okay, good.
she looked preppy.
Well, if we find this girl and convince her to help us, technically
Yes.
she's a caster.
She's a
Yeah.
baby caster, but
Yes.
So
my AJ's vote is for Mrs. Brooks, but we'll take what we can get.
And we don't know who she is.
Don't y'all call her.
as you're saying that, a goth girl does walk into her dorm room. It's like, can I help you? What are you doing here
As
in
I'm
my room?
sipping her coffee, I'll say,
Yeah.
Raven, I presume.
Yes.
Take another step. Have a seat.
She's giving like total like 18-year-old like attitude.
Your interest in magic has caused you to be a person of note on campus. I would like to speak with you further about that.
Okay.
Does she look like familiar, like I've had her as one of my students before?
How long have you been like emeritus status? Because I don't think they teach.
Probably a year or so. So
Yeah,
maybe.
this is a freshman.
Okay. I give my time. I'm Dr. Lewis, not from the anthropology department. And I introduce, this is Ty, Scott, and Jeremy. Your roommate committed suicide not too long ago, did she not?
Yeah, last night.
Well, we're here
Like
to
her
investigate.
attitude like totally breaks when you say that. Like she's not like, she's kind of like, now she's just like trying not to cry.
Mm-hmm. Well, it appears there's been some strange occurrences related to that event, and
Yeah, I thought it was because Buckner committed suicide the other day.
Shut the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We want to tell you secrets from the arcane world.
So did you tell her to shut the door?
Yeah,
Oh.
come in and shut the door. If you want to know more arcane secrets.
She shuts the door and like kind of, she's just like really uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's There's a odd group of individuals here.
Scott has his hat and glasses on, I assume.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, did you or did you not summon a spirit of vengeance? Perhaps to get back at Mr. Buckner for cheating on Shelley?
Wait. No. What?
Do you
Buckner?
believe?
Has a girlfriend.
Do you believe your roommate would have done something like this?
She wouldn't hurt Buckner.
Excuse me, Raven, was it?
Yeah?
Lewis's girlfriend wouldn't happen to be your roommate, would it?
No.
Do you have any idea why your roommate would have so many pictures of him on her wall?
She likes him.
And she knows...
Yeah, she knows that he has a girlfriend. I mean, I don't believe her, but she said she hooked up with Buckner over mid-semester break.
Are you aware that a ritual was done in this room?
What do you mean? What kind of ritual? I mean, I do some stuff.
We believe the spirit was summoned here.
What
Show her the
spirit?
book.
The Christian Book of the Dead with demon blood
Right.
smeared on the page?
The
I
one we
don't
found.
imagine having that with
Wait, you have that?
You just been keeping it in your pocket this entire time?
No. I was just like, it would be funny to just imagine. She has like all these like little lightweight books, and maybe a few real ones she
Yeah.
doesn't know about, and then I just show her the holy grail of magic books.
Okay, I'll say I believe your roommate accidentally summoned something.
she like, but oh, but this is like a joke book I bought when I was first. This isn't real.
Yes, but the sign point to here. I don't believe it was her intention.
Oh no.
Do you have any idea why she would resort to trying to use a book like this? If anything, we would expect
I'm-
someone of your style to be involved in such items.
What? Because I'm a goth.
Yes, Raven, yes. Correct.
Ugh.
Let's compare the sides of your room, shall we?
Mm.
Your
Well-
name is Raven.
Yeah.
Um,
She looks a little embarrassed when you say that.
Can we
Is that
not
your real name?
stereotype the witch, please?
Is your name really Raven?
She just looks away from you. Shelly, like I said, Shelly liked Buckner, and I mean, if the only thing I can think of for her casting a spell would maybe be trying to get rid of Candy, his girlfriend, or like maybe like a love spell or something to have have him like her, fall in love with her instead, or and I mean,
Describe what candy looks like, and I don't mean the delicious treat.
Raven rolls her eyes.
Yes, she does. Candy.
I just want to see if her description matches the girl with the tree in her.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So, like, she describes like a blonde cheerleader type, and the woman in the with the tree has like dark hair.
Mm-hmm. Well, shall we reverse this summoning?
I think we should.
We will need your help, Raven. And I will be confiscating these Zenobia handwritings. In exchange, perhaps I could give you more information about magic and spellcasting and tell you which organizations you should be avoiding.
Oh.
Actually, I would be willing to teach you a thing or two if you help us.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. She kind of perks up a little bit.
Okay.
So what do you need me to do?
Sit in a circle.
We're going to be doing a proper summoning ritual, and you'll get to be a part of it.
Okay.
I draw the blinds. That's all we need is some person looking, what the hell's going on?
Okay.
I like to imagine that all the materials are already here.
Yeah, well, she said they were earlier, right?
Yeah.
Well, the materials needed for
the
this novelty book are here for sure.
Oh, okay. But the lab's right down the thing,
right.
So you could probably just go get some.
So I think with stuff that's lying around and things you can get from your lab, and having the help of a spellcaster, you can properly exercise the spirit. Right, you're trying to exercise it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, hold. Do we know who casted the spell? I might have missed that part. Because isn't there still someone who casted the spell and summoned it? Are we saying it's the girl?
We think it's Shelly who did it by accident, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she accidentally summoned it, killed the person she liked, and then her suicide was legitimate.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Or it came after her afterwards. And, it's definitely neat. It's still on campus right now, though. So I'm pretty sure. So people keep dying.
Okay.
Alright. So, does anyone want to describe how that exorcism went?
I imagine we all sat in a circle and summoned her.
Jeremy stands
Ty's
down.
eyes roll back in her skull.
Oh, I'm gonna have a headache from this.
Quick question: do you have a holy item on you right now?
I have a holy knife.
Let me just make a roll real quick.
I would give it to you, but I think it'd burn your hand.
Okay, we're fine.
Okay.
Just so you know, I took the weakness to holy.
You took a weakness to holy things?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No wonder you threw that flask.
Yeah, so... Alright, so as you kind of resummon to exercise it, you see a 18-year-old-ish looking girl in like just straight up 70s getup, like a full full on hippie look type thing. So, yeah. And then I don't know what kind of noise a exercised ghost would make. Kind of like a high-pitched scream, maybe? I don't know.
Well, if she doesn't want to go, yeah.
I think we were over this last time. The sound a ghost in pain makes.
Right. Well, that was a little bit different because it was more like a letting. I think this is a little bit more of a violent end for this ghost than what happened last time. So.
Well, let her scream in pain.
I think you hear like knocks on the door. Like, everything okay in there, Raven?
Tell them we're watching a movie.
I was gonna say too, actually.
Yeah, I'm fine. You said to watch I'm watching a movie to say that. Yeah. I'm just watching a movie. I'll turn it down.
People believe anything if you just say it.
Once they leave, Jeremy grabs a Do Not Disturb tag and puts it on the outside of the door and locks it.
Well, since this is a dorm, why can't you just put a sock outside on the door?
We have Do Not Disturb
That
signs.
would lead to some weird assumption.
I mean, is it a party or is it a party? I'm just playing.
Her roommate died last night.
Okay, so she can grieve any kind of way she wants. Okay.
They save it for the sweet spot, alright?
Okay, so you are able to exorcise this ghost. Raven starts asking all kinds of questions about magic and things like that.
Mm-hmm. And I happily answer her questions.
Nice. That is kind of, let's see here. That concludes the mystery for this week anyway. Is there anything else?
Ty's Apprentice.
I do. I kind of want to summon that ghost back because I needed to go see Miss Brooks.
Oh my god. You're the new teacher on campus now, Ty. You're going to start up your own occult group.
Occultism 101.
That's right.
I don't understand why Miss Brooks keeps going up.
It's my fault. I keep bringing that
because she's gonna be coming back.
But
you're not supposed to know that.
But I do confiscate. I take her Zenobia handwritings. She cannot have any of this.
Actually, I want to take the Zenobia.
Well, you can have them as long as she doesn't have them. That's all I care about.
I'm taking them.
Excuse me, transcripts and photos to Eglephotos first.
I'd also like copy and transcripts.
Yes, you would.
Jeremy, can you let this slide? Please.
You get 60 pages.
You guys already have a book. You don't need this.
We just keep it in Dr. Walter's.
Dr. Walter will hold it for safekeeping.
I'll scan you a copy, okay? And then I wink at Ty.
There you go.
Roll act under pressure for me real quick, Doctor.
Wait, I have something for this. Oh wait, are you talking to me or Ty?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, I have something for this. It says when I need to roll it. Cool, which is act under pressure, right? Yeah. Instead of rolling a cool, because I've read about this sort of thing. I use sharp instead.
Winking a secret.
Yeah, I learned how to lie under pressure.
Your personal relationships
sort of scenarios. Yes, it sort of works.
So maybe he sees you winking at me.
Well, no, I think he doesn't see you winking, but
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, if he sees me winking, I'll wink at him too.
There you go.
Just wink at everyone. I'll even give Scott a wink.
Everybody gets a wink.
Not Raven. I don't know her.
you could go that route if you'd like.
I'm
I
just.
suppose.
I'm supposed to get something. 7 through 9. The keeper is going to give you a worse outcome. Hard choice. Or a
Okay.
price to pay.
I feel like Jeremy would say something like, I expect the copies by the end of the day or by tomorrow morning, something like that, so that if you were trying to like fabricate
Mm-hmm.
notes, you don't really have the proper time to do so.
Right.
So, but yeah.
That
But we-
or you get your book or whatever, but Aglathonis becomes aware of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Aglathonis
Well, then they'll just know that I have it.
Uh-oh. Uncontrollable
sick
agent.
my boss.
Well, I'm freelance.
Someone's not going to be employee of the month.
Or uncontrolled variable.
That's right.
There you go. Maybe we missed a book.
It's gonna come down on Jeremy because they all expect this from Telia.
So who's keeping the book?
Me.
You're keeping it?
Yes.
Can you roll me investigate a mystery?
Okay.
Sus.
Okay. So, and this is in regards to the book.
To the book, yes. There are all sorts of notes in here.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it seems to be like referencing the Book of the Dead. Some of it references other things.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, how would?
I think the only
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the only question that would fit then is what can it do?
Or what is being concealed here?
That too.
So, a lot of it seems to be notes on what would be a good vessel. So, like, what would be the requirements for a good vessel? And there's like detailed notes on that, or different thought processes. It doesn't seem cohesive. There's like different kinds of thoughts on what might make a good vessel based on like different evidence. It seems like researched and tabulated. So like, but just skimming through it, that's kind of what you get, is that there's different notes on what would make a good vessel.
Now, would I recognize this because of my own personal experience with my past?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not saying this all happens like while you're still in the dorm or whatever. It just since you're taking it home with you or wherever you're taking it, I figured you'd look through it, and that's the kind of information that you get out of it is like she was researching the kinds of things that would make a good vessel.
Yeah.
Any other epilogue type things that?
Wait, was Raven researching that, or was it whoever had the book first?
No, those were in the
Zenobia.
which was a mystery before you joined. It involved a member of the secret Spiralized Society, or a former member, perhaps.
Mhm.
I'll ask Raven one last thing. Where did you acquire these books?
From this haunted house.
You trespassed.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. Don't do it again.
I'm sorry. Where were you all when I found you?
Don't be a smart ass.
Want me to keep teaching you or no?
I like this one.
What did you say before
I
that?
said, don't be a
Oh,
smart ass. I like
What
this
did you
one.
say, Lewis?
That's what I
Dr.
said.
Lewis.
I said, don't be a smart ass, and then I turn to Ty and I say, I like this one.
But yeah. So.
We totally were breaking into her room.
I'm debating on making her charcoal.
But you know, she stole the enemy of our enemy. We need allies, you know. The enemy of our enemy.
Yeah.
She stole from the same witch that we melted.
Okay.
So she might make a sassy
She'll come in handy.
assistant for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to teach her everything, though. Just enough.
Just a little.
Just enough so she doesn't do this again.
Well, she didn't do this.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
lesson 1: concealing your arcane book.
Yes.
That's the first day of class on Occultism 101. Proper storage of your
And to
Book of
change her
Shadows.
look a little.
Yeah.
So, to hide her witchiness.
Maybe I'd invite her from time to time to read like really light works on the arcane. Not down in the secret hunter room, but like maybe I'll bring a book up and let her read it on occasion.
Okay, cool. She'd like that.
For helping.
We're training future hunters here.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Anything else?
Mm-mm.
You any questions?
Yeah, it's a little bit unclear on what Shelley was trying to do initially. Was she trying to summon something, or trying to cast a love spell, or?
Are you asking in character, or are you asking the keeper?
Keeper? Or did we not discover that?
Well, you know she was summoning like a vengeance demon, I think. So more likely it wasn't. Well.
Oh, it was actually a vengeance demon?
Well, that's what she
That
was
was the
trying.
bookmark page.
Yeah.
Oh, she could have summoned me.
Okay, well, I thought I was asking
That would have been hilarious. Is vengeance the right term?
you. Said justice earlier.
Yeah, justice.
Yeah.
Warped justice.
No, that's what the ghost's motivation was.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. What did this guy do to piss her off?
Revenants are the ones that hold grudges, and they can be spirits. So that could be what this was.
I think the question though is like, was she trying to be malicious, or was she trying to just get back?
I think we could do like a little like post investigation. Yeah. Trying to figure out what the hell happened here, because you kind of just killed the ghost.
Yeah. We didn't waste any time tonight. We were just like Get out of our school.
Yeah.
So Shelley's intent was probably malicious
Okay.
towards Candy.
Mm-hmm.
And it back. I see.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that angle.
You lucked out, Candy. Even though.
Wondering
Did
why.
she? I said, did she luck out? She's single now.
But she's not dead.
Yeah, there's a
Sorry.
silver lining, I
He
guess.
tried to
Also
get
her
Candy with the spell, and it backfired, resulted in a justice/vengeance/violence demon that
Go.
went
Remember-
after Lewis because he was the one who cheated.
Yeah, so the ghost
Mm.
went after the actual cheater.
Specifically, Lewis Buckner, not Dr. Lewis.
Did the ghost get her?
Does he even have anyone to cheat with?
Aw.
You don't know my life.
That's right. Stand up for yourself, Doctor.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I said, did the ghost also get her, or did she kill herself?
I thought she killed herself from the guilt.
You don't know.
I think the vengeance spirit. But I'd just like to point out that an evil spirit hippie went on a murder spree at the school. Because you said she was dressed in like 60s clothes, right?
Well, 70s.
Oh, 70s. Oh,
Yeah.
I need to write.
Could that be how Shelley dressed?
She's just retro. She's retro.
No. I mean, if you recall, I did say that you remember a suicide in the same building
Yeah.
from the 70s, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But definitely not.
So I think that person probably committed suicide out of grief from.
You don't know what happened.
Oh, it could have possessed her and made her do it or something. Because vengeful spirit. I don't know. Let's just get angle photos in here. Do full investigation. Interview every student in the building.
I don't know how that would help.
Agothodus needs things to go on. Those books.
You scraped up some
Books and
ectoplasm.
sample.
Books and samples, that's
You
right.
scraped
Yeah, we
up
got
some
ectoplasm, so we're
Gotta
good.
make our case with Lily. I mean, Miss Archer.
It's funny. She would
You
be
shoulda-
pissed.
You could probably bag up a pine cone and say it was something, and they'll probably believe you because I mean, they don't have a test for everything. Anyway, so do we do the checks, or are we doing
Right. Yes. Is anything else before I ask the question?
Is the need for a vessel going to be a big part of what's going on next?
Is the need for what?
A vessel, because that's the second time it's been brought up. Because one time I got attacked, or I was trying to communicate with a monster and it said vessel. We have a book about vessel.
Hey, did we ever do those overall
like a
rolls?
theme.
Those overall rolls you said at the beginning there. It's like,
We didn't do that because no one told me things that they wanted to know, so I didn't prepare anything.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
It wasn't clear you wanted us to say something.
Yeah.
So.
I did think she was gonna have questions for us and just clear things up too.
Well, I would have liked to have known what you wanted cleared up so that I could expand on it. But then I figured I'll just try and do it more organically and drop things in where I can.
Yeah.
But if there are certain things that you want cleared up and you let me know, I can try and do that. I just need to know what you want to know, or if you want me to just do things organically, I can do that too.
I mean, after a session, I could just write down something.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like a theme then.
Yes. I think so.
I'm curious whether Ty shares any of that information with anyone else.
I kind of think I want to share it with the doctor. I actually want to share my plans with the doctor. I just don't know if I should yet or not.
I will have a week or more.
Yes, I do.
Just keep in mind, I am a mad scientist slash doctor of anthropology, history, and cryptozoology. So.
That is very true. That is very true.
Also, I might have a
crazy.
tad. Yeah, I might have a tad bit of the senility. So even if you tell me, I might forget.
Tad.
That's true. That's true.
I could offer great advice and then completely forget the entire conversation.
Okay.
Uh,
Anything else?
that was it.
All right. Did you conclude the current mystery?
Yeah.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
Didn't really have an opportunity for that one.
No.
I mean, we don't know how long the ghost is going to keep going, or if it ever was. So, I don't know.
We'll probably get the other checks.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Everyone has demon bucks for some reason.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Fully read the instructions to anything.
I'd kind of fit like this like little mini Raven recruitment under that too.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, there's a budding magic user right down the hall almost from Dr. Lewis's office.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Who
Did
I
we learn-
promise not to experiment on.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
God's blood looks completely normal.
There you go.
True.
Oh, didn't his like features change when he did something earlier? When you
No,
went
now
on alert mode?
Now he has a weakness to...
Yeah, it hasn't come up yet.
Oh, okay.
I did roll because he had a holy weapon while I was using my powers, but
Oh,
and I was sort of
alright.
like using them with you. But
So not really this time. We didn't really learn anything about each other.
I mean, I suppose you kind of learned that Scott is vengeance-driven demon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did bring it up multiple times.
Okay. 2 points of experience.
you're our pet Cerberus. We have Theseus, the Minotaur Slayer. And our demon hound.
There you go.
And I'm Dr. Frankenstein, so that just makes you.
Can I be Cersei?
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Did anyone level up?
No,
yeah,
not
I
this
did.
time.
Oh, I got one mid-session. I took Immortal.
Oh.
Now I'm even more resistant to damage.
It makes you more.
It sounds
I
very
know
broken.
if I was immortal, I'd be reckless.
Right?
So you could be more reckless now, right?
I can still die, just don't age or sicken. what it means.
Oh,
But I also suffer one harm less whenever I suffer harm.
Oh, that's no fun.
I can't open my. Oh, there it goes. How would you want me to mark this investigate advance, Keeper?
I don't know, because there's not really a...
Can I just mark the advanced 2 basic moves thing, and then we'll pretend? Oh, actually, this is it. Once you click it, it opens more options. Apparently.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Huh. Is this flex on a 12? You may ask the keeper a question. It's not about the mystery. Okay, and then I'll do weird science. Wait, what's this one? When you add a 12, or when you get a 12 on weird science, or more, you gain +1 ongoing while operating the device. Okay. What's the pathologize one? I wonder. Exactly what you were after. Ask keeper one question, or get free.
Slimes isn't a basic move, I don't think.
What is it? Weird science?
I don't think that's considered a basic move, is it?
Yeah. To get the advanced enabled, you have. I can already do weird science because it's one of my alternate weird moves.
Okay.
So,
Did you want to?
I think I'd probably not. Well, I wanted to go the more like science route, unless Ty is kind of magic and Talia's magic. So me and Jeremy can be more on the science side of things, I guess, because he's got weird science too, right? Don't you?
Mm-hmm. Obligatory.
Oh,
Needed one weird move, I guess.
Gotcha.
Did you want to investigate Scott's blood before next week or the next week?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I assume you're going to do that. So I guess you can roll.
I'd definitely wait until you guys are gone. I wouldn't do it with you there.
Yeah, I assumed.
But
Can I be there?
Oh, you could be there. I mean, I meant the Aglephotus boys.
Understood.
They've already seen it a bunch of times.
Oh yeah. So what do I roll?
I guess investigate a mystery.
Okay. 9.
Let's see.
Hold on. What I want to know? What can hurt it?
Well, the weakness isn't. He doesn't have a weakness, but in that blood sample.
Oh yeah. So I guess what can hurt it before I took the sample?
Just normal damage. I will add the one extra detail because it's just that when you look at his blood, you can see there are clear demonic things in some of it and clear human things in the other thing, and they don't mix at all. They're like oil and water. That's all.
That means I could probably cure you. But anyway, we'll save that mystery for next time.
Yeah.
Oh, GG everybody. And
I thought you might find that interesting if you looked at his blood.
Yeah. I do.
Oh, so I would imagine then that Dr. Walters like sprinkles maybe some holy water into the blood sample and there's no reaction.
Yeah, so I think you're immune, and now I think you're a coward for throwing my flask last time too.
Yeah, this will be hilarious because now you get the surprise when you expose him to something holy. And
what are you talking about? Here you go. Use my crucifix knife. Anyway.
All right.
It won't burn your skin.
Yeah, Scott isn't even aware that it will yet.
Just walk into a church and burst into flames. Alright, well,
so I will
GG's
see
everybody.
you all next week.
Yes, you will.
Hopefully my internet isn't crapped out on me right before the stream starts. Again.
That would suck.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, you too.
Night.
Yep. It's fun.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, internet's not working. Better text.
Let me just hop out of that chat while AJ talks to his stream, I think. I didn't have much activity tonight. That's alright. That's usually how these go. I don't think I'm going to stream anything else tonight because we ended pretty late. Even later than usual. Usually these go around 3 hours, and this is 3.5. So it seems like we're trending upward in terms of duration for these role-playing sessions. So next week, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, will be the next Monster of the Week session. Between then, you can expect Animal Crossing. And then on December, what is it, 10th? On Thursday, maybe even Wednesday night, Cyberpunk 2077 will be out and playable. So expect me to be streaming that later in the week. So until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, have a good night.